Cool.
Welcome to Kate Steak and the ultimate chaos of everything. So it'll be a good time. This started at a baseball game way back in the day. No, it was literally a couple years ago. I have the tendency, I call them rabbit holes, other people call them tangents, and I feel like I should have made a podcast off of it. So that's what we're doing. Taylor told me, Kate Steak, go way out of left field, and I would just go off on all kinds of things. So turned it into a podcast, and now here we are. Woo!
Yeah. So, what's your crazy left field statement you got here?
I don't have a whole lot of left, like, way out there statements.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
Like, recently. I came up with one recently that everyone wants to argue with me about. But bottom line is, men are dumb and women are crazy. And that's just, no matter which way you want to argue it, you end up in the end result of there are different levels, obviously. Not all men are complete idiots, but all men do dumb things more than they do crazy things. And all women do crazy things more than they do dumb things. It's just different levels where women bring out different levels of dumb in men depending on what we do. And men bring out different levels of quote unquote crazy from women depending on what they do. But I 100% like, even me, I'm like, yes, I'm like, I will admit that I'm crazy, but I feel like it's a very low level of crazy.
Everyone thinks that.
Yeah, I'm just built different.
Yeah, exactly. Also, though, you're saying that men's dumbness is directly correlated with women. Like, women are the cause for men being dumb. And
I feel
women's craziness is the cause for
men are the cause of women's craziness. I don't think it's like 100% for sure, but I think it has a large, like, there's a huge correlation between them, yes.
Have you ever seen just like a group of guys that have been friends forever?
I know, they're really dumb. That's what I'm saying.
No, we aren't dumb. We're geniuses. We have fun.
Things. I'm not saying you don't have fun, but I'm saying you do a lot of dumb stuff together.
False. I agree with half of your statement that you made. Women are definitely crazy.
That's not, of course every man is going to argue that. But what I'm saying is I think part of it is that men don't want to admit that they're dumb.
Oh, I'm fully aware that I'm dumb. I will admit that I'm dumb and I do dumb things.
See, you're
dumb.
But
it's not because women.
I'm crazy. No, but there's a certain level of, like, women bring out a certain level of crazy in men, or dumb in men, no matter what.
How? Break it down.
I'm not, there are a lot.
Oh, there's a lot,
but a lot of things
break it down.
That I feel like.
Bring it up.
Okay, like, men are dumb. Like, okay, the buddy that I had, that his girl that he was talking to kept telling him, I want to learn how to golf. And he told her, you should go get paid golfing lessons. 100%, she was telling him that she wanted him to teach her to golf.
But she didn't say that.
I know she didn't, but not many women are super straightforward. But men need to gather, by now, men should realize that they need to gather at least a few context clues. Like, she likes him. They've been talking for a long time and known each other a long time. And she wants to learn to golf. He's good at golf. Gather those very small context clues that he should know to begin with. And realize, like, oh, I know how to golf. She wants to know how to golf. I could teach her how to golf. Like, light bulbs went off. I was like, bro, she wants you to teach her to golf. And he's like, what? Really? And I'm like,
yeah.
Magic.
No, that's not how it functions. No.
That's because men don't think with their brains.
No, it's 100% because we think with our brains.
You don't think with your brains.
The best way to get good at golf
dumb.
is paid lessons. 100%. That's what they're paid to do. They're going to be way better at it than I am.
You were the one that taught me how to golf.
I know. And look at your golf game. It's pretty trash. Paid lessons would have won a long ways.
I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it is trash. We went the other day and I had Not true. I had a super good chip, but like 1 on 9 holes. So, also, context, I have not been playing for very long, a year. Not been playing very much at all. And so.
Anyways, back to this guys are dumb. I don't hold that against that guy at all. They've been talking for a while, and she hasn't been straightforward on it. He may be second guessing and not wanting to overstep.
Okay, like that's the thing. Is like for the most part, I agree with you on that. Like I think she should have just said, "Hey, would you be willing to teach me golf sometime?" That's what I said. I was like, "Hey, will you teach me to golf?"
Yeah.
And several homies have been like, "Absolutely." Like you help me, Caden help me. Lots of people help me with it, which I'm very thankful for. But I also am not like, I really wish I knew how to golf. Like I'm just gonna say, teach me how to golf, or I'm gonna be like, "Hey, we're talking. This is what I expect out of this. We're not talking. Like, we're done. This is what I expected. I told you this, and this is not what happened." So,
that's crazy.
It is crazy. Super wild, isn't it? When I'm just like, hey, this is exactly what I want, and if you can't do that, then that's fine, but I don't.
Okay, so how does that make men dumb? Just the fact that they can't see the big picture? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, like overall, like, umbrella idea of men are dumb and women are crazy are the fact that most men don't pick up on if, like, the example of, oh, like, I wish I knew how to golf, or like, like something about, like if women make a comment about, like, oh, like, are you gonna make dinner, or like, what's for dinner tonight, or whatever, and if you're like, oh, I don't know, they're like, okay, like, we'll make this, or if I'm like, oh man, like, I would really love to see that state or country or whatever, and they have a habit of traveling and going to fun states and places, and you're like, oh yeah, I'd love to go, then there should be like she wants to go, and like, I did. Like do some math in your head, my guys.
We don't think that
if
quick.
You do a little bit of like putting things together, the things that I have not educated, because obviously they never got it, but like the information that I have told men that they have like never understood because they won't put like 2 and 2 together. 1 and 1, shit, I'll give them 1 and 1. They don't even need 2 and 2. I'll just give them 1 and 1, and they can't figure it out, and I'm like, this is not gonna work.
But it's like trying to figure that out in the moment is where the difficulty in lies.
Oh, I agree.
Because it can be,
I feel like, and that's
just like a flip of a switch.
Okay, but that's the crazy in women is that they won't, like, they expect an answer like that, right? Like you're talking about. Like, in a second, they're like, he should know that I want to golf.
Well, and the whole temperament of a conversation could change in a split second. Where with guys, it doesn't. Like, at all.
Oh, 100% agree. But
like guys are easy. You can read them.
That's
like
a
book.
That's the crazy is that
and you
they're
can say
like,
whatever.
They expect you to know exactly what they mean the second that I say it. Or this, the second that a woman says it, they're like, this man should know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because all the other girls know what I mean. Exactly. And I know, and like, you can pick up on
no. It's
whenever
like,
a line's crossed with another girl, and guys are like,
ooh. You have to, I feel like you have to be really patient. Not like really patient, but you have to be patient in the fact that, like, I feel like now, I did not used to be, which is totally for a different time. I did not used to be a patient person. I did not used to be like a kind, like happy person ever. And I feel like it's easier to get frustrated quickly when someone isn't understanding what you're talking about. But if I'm like, man, I would really love to golf, I would literally sit here and stare at you and be like, think about it. Think about the fact that I just told you I'd really love to learn to golf, and you know how to golf. Think about it. I'm not, like, if I've said it multiple times, like, please teach me how to golf, please teach me how to golf, and you're still not getting it, I'd be like, man, I would really like to know how to golf. And then, and then men get it most times. They'll be like,
black and white.
Shoot, yeah.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how I am with, like,
not said within a whimsical tone.
That's how I am with most things, though. So.
Okay. So
it is what it is. It doesn't
men are dumb because they don't know how to read context clues and read a conversation.
And because men do dumb things.
Like what? What do men do
all on their own. They don't even need our help to be dumb. Like, have you ever heard the saying, as far as employees, not true, all men in general, like, if you have one boy, you have half a boy. If you have 2 boys, you have no boys?
Yeah.
Yes, because men are dumb, and they get dumber the more, like, the higher number there is, the lower the IQ is of the entire crew.
Oh, I disagree completely.
I think you guys have a lot of, no, not even that. Like, I do think that you guys have a lot of $1 million ideas together, but most of the time, there's no, like, I think you guys have a lot of good ideas when you get together. But then, right after having the $1 million idea of starting a podcast, 30 seconds later, you're like, bro, I bet I can jump over this creek. You're not making it. You're going to be soaked. And then you're going to be drunk and soaked. And
yeah, but the story afterwards is always great.
The story's fantastic. I'm not saying there's a problem with that. I would probably be like, yeah, bro, you can totally make it.
I don't consider that dumb.
Pitter patter. But I just like stuff like that where I'm like, okay, this is not a great. Okay, one time there was a party at the Blue House. There was a freshman homie that tried to jump from the house to the pump house.
Did he make it?
No.
What?
He didn't make it. He made it the weekend before, but he was not near as drunk. The next, like this time when he tried it, he didn't make it. I think like maybe he like partway made it or something. Anyway, shattered his ankle. Shattered it.
So send it there, bud.
Homie, yeah, he definitely didn't. So homie was in a boot for like the rest of the semester. Those are dumb things.
He did it before though.
And that's where the men are dumb logic comes back into the chat, everyone.
Okay, so men are dumb.
But it worked before.
It did.
That's how Grandpa's farm went broke, homie. If you just always do it if you do it how you've always done it, you're like, you can't.
Consistency is key. It's probably why you're not good at golf. You don't do it like you did before when you were actually hitting the ball good. Sorry, you're sending shots at the boys. I had to stand up for the boys.
Excuse me, I was told that I do have a good swing. So.
Yikes, I feel sorry for whoever lied to you. No, I can't say that. I'm just shooting shots right now.
I don't think he would even lie to my face. I think he would tell me, like, oh no, like that's a good swing. And they'd be like, it's trash.
Nice. Okay, so.
I don't need a confidence boost.
You think men are.
I don't have any more storage space on my phone. And it's been a problem for like 7 months, 8 months. So y'all didn't get to see the entire video of the podcast, but you guys can go listen to it. At this exact point, I'm not sure where, but I will link it in the description for you guys to go listen to. I think you'll be able to listen to it on Spotify. I'm not 100% sure because I have no idea how any of this works. But yeah, you'll be able to watch the next one. I promise. I just got a new phone, but I have to figure out how to get stuff off of this one and onto the other one and not take up a bunch of storage space. And I think I should move my music to like an old phone that I have. I think that would be a good idea, but I'm not sure. So if you have any other ideas, let me know. But sorry you didn't get to listen to the whole thing.
If you or a loved one has been offended by any factual opinion that was expressed on this podcast, we sincerely do not care. Please feel free to send any comments, questions, concerns, or your own takes right to the garbage bin. In case that was too fast for you or it just went over your head, your take is trash. The only take that matters in this sphere is Kate's take.
Just unplugging it.
Why can I hear water dropping in the background?
Because Ace was drinking.
Jesus. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Sounds weird, but it's fine.
Yeah. You hear everything.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll make sure I eat dinner before I do this.
Yeah, that. Don't drink carbonation. What do you need to write down?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You just want to look professional is all you're doing.
No.
You think you look like a clown right now on your watch.
I am a
clown. So you have to pull out like a whole little recording device.
No, I am. That's the thing. I am a clown. That's the whole point of Kate's Take is random freaking. Look, I was trying to organize my life. Weekly plan. Didn't work. Didn't use that.
Are you the Joker?
I am the Joker. Why are you so serious?
I'm Batman.
I am Batman.
So you're thinking way too
No,
much.
I am, but I feel like when I get going on like how this whole shebang started, then I'll talk about that. You know, like it started at a baseball game and then the squirrels just yeet themselves in a different direction. And I'm like, oh yeah, like we were also at a baseball game. Remember the Side Poodles game when we were leaving and we didn't realize it was Friday night fireworks? And like as we were walking out, we start watching the fireworks and then we look at where the fireworks are coming from and homie has knocked over like 10 mortars and they're just shooting at him. Do you not remember that?
No, I totally do. I just wanted to get your reaction. That's all.
I was like, how can you not? Homie had fireworks shooting all over the place and he was supposed to have the fireworks show going on.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
You ready?
This is Kate's Take. Welcome to the chaos. Yeah?
Where's the energy?
It is. What? Yeah. Now I'm all nervous. Like, oh, Jesus. Okay, here we go. Fun fact. This is my podcast. Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
No. But it's fine. That's part of it. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Don't scream into that. It'll be fine. Okay. What's up? It's Shawty, and this is my opinion this week.